Hello Carlsbad, and welcome to another episode of CHSTV's special at-home series. As we continue to highlight Carlsbad High School students who are making the best out of this difficult situation, we begin today with a story about a student with a very unique talent. Staying entertained during quarantine can be a bit of a challenge, but not when you know how to paint a butterfly. Freshman reporter Lucy Walker explains.
While most students are passing time in quarantine by relying on social media or watching TV, one Carlsbad High student longed so badly to get back to her usual schedule, she turned herself into a butterfly.
When I first heard about the stay-in order for Corona, it definitely put a halt on my creative outlets because my musical I was in, Amelie, we finished blocking and everything, and then sadly we had to stop. Films that I've been working on, I've been having to have a halt on that. And Legoland, I work at Legoland, I'm a face painter. That is on hold right now.
There's a scientific theory that a single butterfly could flap its wings and create a tiny breeze that could trigger a chain of weather events halfway across the world. It's called the butterfly effect.
During quarantine, I've been making the most of it by trying to be as creative as possible while I'm alone.
And this is just the effect the pandemic has had on Annika Ross.
I have been looking more into making face masks. I'm going to be taking white masks and painting them, and I've been doing a lot of makeup and practicing skills that I'll need for the future because I want to be a makeup artist.
And so what used to be an obstacle has quickly turned into an amazing advantage.
It's definitely hard because I get the inspiration at Legoland or have that practice with doing it on other people.
Yeah, I think she can make it look really good.
I just found if I have the discipline of just doing it on myself and not getting too depressed about the situation, it definitely is pushing me forward than staying in the dark, not going anywhere.
And just like that so-called butterfly effect, when life becomes normal again, Annika hopes that all this practice at home will lead to her goal of lifetime creativity. Reporting for CHSTV, I'm Lucy Walker.
Once again, CHS staff have recorded their special messages for all of us. We appreciate their love for what they do, and their messages of encouragement are heartfelt. Here is this week's batch of staff shoutouts.
To the Carlsbad High School, home edition with the Spaniards. Hey Lancers.
Miss you, Carlsbad Lancers.
Stay safe and healthy.
Stay Carlsbad strong.
Almost there, just a few weeks to go.
See you soon.
Hello, my wonderful science students. I hope you're having a good day. You guys are doing great work. And this is Ms. B. All right, remember, stay safe, have fun, tell people you love them, and eat and drink healthy. All right, let's go for a run now.
It's commonplace in many other countries to turn some of their most busy streets, especially during the summer, into seating for restaurants. Well, what if that were to come to Carlsbad, specifically the Carlsbad Village? Well, that very idea is being proposed to occur right on State Street in the coming weeks. Miles Fessler reports more on that.
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm Miles Fessler, and I'm here standing in downtown Carlsbad behind the old train station to give you guys some information on the reopening of Carlsbad and how restaurants are handling it. Current California regulations require a minimum distance between each guest in a restaurant. Corey Schumacher, a Carlsbad City Council member, has proposed a solution to this by allowing certain restaurants to open up into the street. This will allow more space between each table. Corey Schumacher also proposed to close down State Street during the summer months to allow more space for pedestrians to walk. This initial proposal has been approved by Campfire, Bubba Coffee, and Steady State Roasting. CHSTV will make sure to keep you updated on any further proposals or developments. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Miles, and we'll look to see what happens in the future. Switching topics, this week the hair dye challenge continues, and today our very own Mr. Green has gone through a hair transformation. I've been waiting for this one. Let's see it.
I'm stuck with the name Green all my life, not even my favorite color, and now this, but actually I could get used to this. Thanks, Mike Trussell, for the challenge. Let's continue with the Andrea Lambert hair dye challenge, and I'm going to keep it in the journalism department for one more week. Danielle Ryan, I challenge you to dye your hair for next week's CHSTV.
Mr. Green, my mom accepts your hair dye challenge.
And we'll do it too.
Hey, do you guys live around here?
Yeah.
You know any good restaurants?
Sorry, I can't talk to strangers with green hair. Sorry.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You look like a weird Fortnite kid.
That is some transformation. I definitely think I'm next. I'm looking to do something with this, especially in quarantine. And Miss Ryan, it's you and your daughter's turn next. Switching topics, I know many of you locals have probably heard about, seen, or smelled the red tide. But what exactly causes this phenomenon? Can you spell phytoplankton? Grant Turley has more on that and what causes this amazing spectacle of nature.
What's up, Carlsbad? As most of you guys know, we're in the middle of a red tide right now. This means that the ocean is going to be a brownish red color because of the phytoplankton that are reproducing and coming up to the surface. Also, the ocean is going to smell really bad because of the phytoplankton that are dying and they're causing the ocean, the beaches, and the streets around them to smell pretty bad. On average, red tides can last up to several weeks, but some can last up to several months. And at nighttime, when agitated, the phytoplankton will glow a bright neon blue, which is a really cool phenomenon. Now, the best time to see this is a couple hours after sunset, and it's super cool. It's something you'll remember for a long time. Thank you, Carlsbad, for listening, and anchors, I'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Grant, and shout out to the surfer doing a little dance behind you. Next week on CHSTV, we're going to take you behind the scenes. Putting together a show like this every week requires some challenging coordination, but there is somebody on our staff who helps make it all come together. His work begins on Wednesday nights so that we can get our shows out on Thursday mornings. Like a symphony conductor, CHSTV sophomore Ben Hannon makes it all happen. Well, that's the end for me today, but before I go, this was my last time anchoring, and I wanted to say a couple things. First, this is a really weird way to end anchoring, but I'm very happy I still get to have this platform able to speak like this. I wanted to say thank you to Mr. Green, Miss Leone, Miss Cohn. You all have impacted me tremendously. Thank you for all the opportunities you've given me, Mr. Green, in this program. Thanks for giving me a chance as that 8th grader who came from Oceanside and now is anchoring and going off into the world. Thank you so much. I will always remember the memories in the past 4 years. And signing off for the last time, I'm Shayla Songfor.
Thank you, Shayla, for sharing that. Up next, we have a special beat produced by Carlsbad resident Daniel Tate on the viola. He dedicates this performance to Carlsbad, and he would like to wish you guys all a happy Memorial Day weekend. But before we go, I need to take my turn and say thank you to this wonderful community. It is my last time anchoring on CHSTV. It's been such a wild ride these past 3 years, and I've been both in front and behind the camera, behind the scenes and on the front lines, and I can't tell you what a wonder it has been to listen to the stories of the community and share them for all you guys to hear. So thank you, Mr. Green, thank you, Miss Leone, thank you, Miss Cohn, and thank you to the wonderful Carlsbad Unified School District for keeping that spirit alive, especially during the quarantine, when we're obviously going great lengths to keep this broadcast up and running. These past 3 years wouldn't be the same without you guys, especially in my life, and I'm so grateful for that everything you've given me, so thank you. Take it away, Daniel.
Tell me